Hey, what's going on, guys? Elder Enderman here, and it's time for another video. So today we're going to be taking a look at the 15.0 beta, and you can see that this home screen is not the same at all. It is way different. There's this little achievements button. You can get achievements by signing into Xbox Live if you want to. I have an account, but I'm not signed in right now. Uh, you can sign in by pressing that little button right there in the left-hand corner that says sign in. And if you want to change your skin, you can see I have my beautiful little skin right over here that I made myself with my name floating above it. And also, there's a little clothes hanger here. You press that, and these are all the default skins. So, like, I could pick this one, or you know what I mean. So, we'll be Steve for this video because I think I'd have to actually go back. No, you won't, because to confirm the skin, like you can press the skin and look at it and stuff. And if you look kind of like move your finger along the along where he is, you can kind of get a 180 of him. And yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. And if you want to confirm the skin, you can press confirm skin, but I'm not going to. I'm going to stay with my skin. So we're going to press the little X up in the corner. You press the play button to see all your worlds. You could scroll down and everything like that. And also this button up here, create a new world. That obviously creates a new world. Um, this over here, right here, is all the servers and everything like that. I can add friends if I want to, whatever. But I can go right into here, and I have a video guide. I have a world prepared for you guys. So, oh yeah, I was testing stuff out earlier, so that's why I have all this junk. But you can see here we have this normal piston, so we extend it, and then when we retract it, it will not bring the block back. We also have this sticky piston here, so when I actually extend this one and then retract it, it will bring back this block. And also an MCPE exclusive over here, pistons and sticky pistons can push chests, which cannot happen in PC or console. And also, they can push furnaces. Okay, so now that that's over with, over here we have this brand new block that's called the Observer block, and I had a display set up, but we have these fire charges here. I have my fire charges. This right here is a observer block, and what happens is this block right here detects blood power. So this right here is what it looks like. You just place it down. It will always place like this, to where the input is actually going to be on the bottom. So we want it to be sideways. What's going to happen here is that input is going to be always where this little like red dot thing, or this little dot here is, and we place something down there or whatever. And this right here is going to be output. So input right here with the little red dot is the mouth thing, is the output, no matter what. So like say I have a piston here, and this right here, that's gonna be my output, right? So then I think the arrows are a little bit messed up. I think they're supposed to point to where the output is supposed to be, but they don't, because if you see right here, you can see I'll even put piston right here to see if the output is right there. But if I put input right here, which is any sort of blood power like update or anything like that, which placing a block is going to be, and breaking block is going to be. So you can see this piston didn't extend because that is not the output. That right there is the output. So the way I've done this is I've set up a little display right here. When I place the block, fire charge shoots. Break the block, fire charge shoots. Anything like that. Also, pretty interesting thing that I found. If you extend a piston, the extension is a block update, so it will detect that and shoot off the fire charge. Also, breaking it would be a block update as well. So over here we have some horses. Now this is pretty cool. I like horses. And I've been waiting for them for a while. But if I come over here, I will open up this little fence gate and come in here. I'll show you that in a minute. This guy right here is a horse. Hi, Mr. Horse. Hi. And you can see when I have my asterisk on him, my little thing, I guess my little thing right here in the middle, if I have it on, it says ride. Press ride. You'll mount the horse, and then he'll buck you off. So you have to get back on the horse, and then he'll buck you off again. So you have to ride him again. And just keep doing this. Just keep on having to ride him, because eventually he's going to buck you off. Just keep on riding him. And then eventually, like that one right there, this one's actually pretty fast. Most of them will be a lot worse than that one. It's going to do this, but you can't ride it yet. You have to hop off of it real quick. Get a saddle. And if you actually have the saddle in your hand and you press ride, it'll open up this menu, and you can put a saddle on him. You can also do this by riding it and then pressing open, and it will open up this menu. So you can also do this with donkeys. This right here is a donkey, and this is a mule. They're much slower and have lower health. Or they might be able to have the same health, but I know they are slower. They are smaller. But what's cool about them is that they can actually hold chests. And the way you would do this, I'm sorry. Um, the way you would actually do this is you would tame it, put a saddle on it, and actually, it might be the same speed. Yeah, I thought they were slower. No, I guess they're the same speed as horses. I'm sorry, horse. I'm just hitting everything today. There's a lever over here. Why is that there? Anyway, you can see I can open it up. And I also have another thing right here for a chest. And the way that you would put the chest on it is you would have a chest and you would hold click. So, like, there's a ride thing right there. But you would, like, hold click its butt. And it would put it on. I already have one on, so it's not going to do it. And that's what's going to happen. It's going to have a chest on it. So over here, somewhere over here, it wandered off. I have a horse over here that actually has armor on it and everything. The way you put armor on, it's just like a saddle. Open it up, put the armor on, take the armor off, whatever you need to do. He's a pretty cool horse. I like that horse a lot. So let's come back over here, and I'll show you something else. This is also really new. Tipped arrows. They are new, and this, see, it shoots one. And you guessed it, the reason that we actually need it. First of all, we can see that you have a lot of different spawn eggs. I wasn't really going to go over all of them, but you have a cave spider spawn egg, so you can just spawn a cave spider, which we did not have before. This is a wither skeleton spawn egg, so you can actually just spawn the wither skeleton instead of having to go to the nether for it. Also, we have two new mobs, not exclusive to MCPE, but they are new because they're in the 1.10 snapshots and the 1.10 for PC. And right here, we have this little guy right here. He's a husk. He only spawns in desert biomes, or hot biomes, I mean. He might be able to spawn savannas. I don't know. But I know he can spawn in deserts. He's kind of like a zombie. Actually, he's 2 pixels taller than a zombie is. And he does not burn in daylight. Odd. But it makes sense because he's in hot biomes, so he wouldn't burn in daylight. And yeah, we have this little guy right here. So the next guy right here is going to burn it. Oh, crap. He's burning it. I have a low battery. Anyway, this little guy right here, he's called a stray. He's going to die in the sunlight. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'll be right back because I'm about to set up a little thing for it. Alright, so you guys can see I've set up a little thing right here, just the ceiling so it won't burn. But this right here is a stray. Of course, he's going to spawn in with armor on. But they do not always do that. If you are in a cold biome and you use a skeleton spawn egg, there is, I think, an 80% chance that it will spawn a stray instead of a skeleton. And same thing goes for the husk. If you're in a hot biome and you... Oh yeah, the stray... I'm so awful. The stray will only spawn in cold biomes. So it's kind of the opposite to a husk. It only spawns in cold biomes. Like I said, if you're in the cold biome and you use a skeleton spawn egg, which skeleton spawn eggs, you guys all know what that looks like. This right here is a skeleton spawn egg. Right now it's going to have a 100% chance to spawn a skeleton. But if you're in a cold biome and you use one, it will have an 80% chance to spawn a stray instead of a skeleton. But this guy right here, he's pretty cool looking. The cool thing about him is that when he shoots you, he actually will give you slowness. And slowness tipped arrows are a rare drop, which is why they need the slowness arrows. One more thing I forgot to say about this little guy right here is that when he attacks you, he will actually give you the hunger effect so that you cannot regenerate, which is that's pretty bad. So, I'll show you all the tipped arrows. These are all tipped arrows. You have every single one of them. They're in this little seeds tab. But you have all of them. This one right here is a poison arrow. I just put it there, because why not? But, they do shoot out regularly. And a really cool feature, that they actually added was if you're in your inventory, if you double tap on something and then move it to a different, and tap on another slot, it'll actually move. And the reason that they need that is because of these tipped arrows. You see, like say I'm gonna pick 3 of them. So you can see I have all 3 of these in my inventory, right? So what's gonna happen is when you shoot with a bow, it's going to actually pick which arrow it wants to shoot. So the way that they decided to do that was whichever one is, like this right here is the first slot in your inventory, and this right here is the last slot here, down here. And I'll show you, down there. So you can see, like, the last one that will shoot is this dark blue tipped arrows, and when I fire a bow, see this red tipped arrow here, I don't know what is that? Strength, will actually shoot first because it is in the first slot. So if I shoot an arrow, it's going to be the strength tipped arrow, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's all I have to say for this new update. Of course, there's some more stuff. So there's new types of villages and new jungle temples now. But I wanted to say this for another video, and they're going to have their own separate videos. And if you guys like the video, remember to hit the like button if you're new and you also like the video. Maybe you want to subscribe. This channel is at 14 subscribers. As of last time I checked, I don't really know what just happened there. I jumped really far. Yeah, so that's all I really wanted to say for this new update. Of course, I will have other videos for the Jungle Temple and the new villages, and yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya. Lol, I pushed the pause button, not the stop button.